Welcome inside the Dearborn Ice Skating Center here in Dearborn, Michigan, ready for this one between your Trenton Trojans and the Ducks. As this one a third game of the tournament for the Trojans, trying to get some offense going here and get to the win column. Two tough ones for the Trojans so far. If I checked the tournament schedule correctly, been a bit of a tough tournament as well for these Ducks in the orange, moving right to left. Trojans in the white moving left to right as both teams 0-2 according to the tournament schedule before this one. So both of them trying to get a start going into Sunday play, whatever that may hold. As puck now out to neutral ice. Oh, collision there as Patnod goes down and play continues along the near side boards here. Grubb trying to get it into the offensive zone for the Ducks, but knocked back the other way. And here's a chance for Howes, but a turnover, and into the offensive zone come the Ducks. In alone, Bud's down, save. Rebound chance coming, poked forward, that knocked aside. And puck now into the slot once again. Poked forward by the Trojans. They'll try and clear the zone. It's out towards the blue line, held in though by the Ducks. Trojans now bank it off the near side boards, and a chance here to skate it down. Howes giving chase. Puck rolls to the near side circle. Banked off the near side boards, and the Ducks will pick it up there. Knocked backwards, though, by Howes. Howes has it into the near side corner. Howes now runs to the circle. In shot, and just up over the glove of the Ducks goaltender. Puck comes around to the far side boards. Unfortunately, turnover there. 1-on-1 for the Ducks. Ducks moving in across the blue line. Now into the slot. Shot and stick save by Buds. That goes into the far side corner. Lesko giving chase there for the Trojans. Ducks have it now out to the blue line. They'll circle out of the zone, and they'll have to regroup. They'll come in offside by a mile. 10:13 to go here, first period. No score from Dearborn Ice Skating Center. The Ducks and the Trojans in this late game here on a Saturday evening for these young hockey players. Part of the tournament life, as outcome of this game and a few others will determine what the schedule is for tomorrow, so we'll let you know that as soon as we have it available. But the matter at hand now, Ducks and Trojans. 10:13 to go here, first period, and awaiting a Ducks line change. Faceoff will come just outside the Trenton blue line. No score here thus far in this one. Glebe giving chase there for the Trojans. He'll pick it up and have it at the red line. Has to circle back, try and send it forward. Puck in front of the Ducks bench now. Lesko fighting for it there. Matthews now steps up to backhand it. Oh, Ducks looking to go the other way. Ducks with a burst of speed here now into the offensive zone again at the circle. In, move, shot. Saved by Buds with the leg. Another shot through, that one wide. And puck now to the far side boards. Big collision there. Trenton trying to clear it out of the zone. Zuba looking to backhand its way out. Can't get it out, though. Now puck comes to the near side. Trenton will be the first ones to it. Picking up there is Glebe. Glebe banks it off the near side boards to himself. He's going to give chase. He's taken down, and that'll go for a penalty. As that one, Glebe trying to make his way through. That's going to go on what I think is going to be a hook call. As the Duck defender going to be sent off to the penalty box, and it'll be an offensive zone power play faceoff for Trenton, looking to get the first tally on the board here in this one. 9:26 to go, first period. Howes now lines up at the center ice dot, or I should say the face-off dot. They're just to the right of the Ducks' goal. Puck dropped. Howes tries to win it back there to Scott, but it's taken away on the forecheck by the Ducks. It'll come away instead to Trenton again. Barrick in shot, score! Trenton on the scoreboard first here, as they'll take a 1-0 lead on the power play goal, and a collision following that one in celebration, as it's Parker Barrick that I believe put that one behind the Ducks goaltender, and that gives Trenton a 1-0 lead. Now set for face-off at the center ice dot. 9:17 to go here in the first period, and the Trojans with a 1-0 lead. Some discussion over with the Trenton bench on this one. Puck dropped, and it's going to be Howes. Howes moving in with Patnod. Howes right to the slot. In, shot, up and over and in. Oh, no, knocked away at the last second. looked like it was going to float in, and instead it just hovered there for a moment. Barrick now goes backhand, looking to get it to Howes. Puck now along the near side board. The Ducks player taken down there, but they'll send it towards the slot. Ducks now looking to break out down the far side boards. Howes, though, with a long reach there. Oh, big collision. Howes taken into the boards as the Ducks come away with it. One-on-one chance for the Ducks moving the other way across the blue line, but Patnaud back there defensively. Great play there, and puck comes to the near side boards. Lucas Patnaud with a good defensive play there. Howes now back there as well to help out. Puck along those near side boards. Ducks ascended around the boards. 2 Duck players down, so if Trenton can break out here in a hurry, they'll have a chance. Puck comes forward out to neutral ice and in on an offside play. That brings us a stoppage here. 8:16 to go in the first period, and Trenton with a 1-0 lead. Faceoff will come in front of the Trenton bench. Puck dropped, and they'll head back to the Ducks. They'll bank it off the far side boards in front of the Trenton bench, trying to get in the offensive zone. Lesko and Matthews doing a good job to hold them away there. Big scrum in front of that Trenton bench, and the Ducks will come away with it. Bank it all the way over here near side. That play is onside, but it'll be Trenton first ones to it. Rudy now moving up the near side, but puck taken away there by Croft for the Ducks. Play back out to neutral ice. Chance for Glabe, but it's in his feet. And now, though, Trenton comes away with it. Here's Rudy. Rudy and Glabe into the offensive zone. Rudy lets a shot go. Rolling puck that knocked aside by the Duck goaltender. And off the end boards. 7:35 to go here, first period. Puck now at the far side circle. Duck's going to come away with it there. Chance here, but Rudy nicely steps in on that one, and it has it along the far side boards. Collision there, and Matthews getting back, able to close the door before that turned into a Duck offensive chance. Now the puck along that Trenton bench. Coach is giving lots of encouragement there. As still another big collision, fighting for it, and puck comes loose. Here's a chance for Trenton, but, player tied up by the official along the boards there, unfortunately, as Zuba couldn't get loose. Now Rudy back at a defensive position here. He's skating towards his own slot in, and Bud's down to make the save there. Another save, has that pad down. Now another chance. Ducks send one towards the net. That just wide. As Ducks putting on the offensive pressure now. Rudy going up the far side boards. Rudy with a bank off those far side boards out to neutral ice, but the Ducks will bring it right back in. Chance for the Ducks here again. In, shot. Saved by Buds, and he'll fall on it with 6:26 to go here, first period. That'll keep it a 1-goal lead for the Trojans, following some offensive pressure by the Ducks. 6:26 to go here in the first. It's a 1-0 Trenton lead. They've got a defensive face-off here in their own defensive zone. Howe's going to take this one for the Trojans. Officials getting things lined up. The Ducks going for a late line change here. Puck dropped, and it'll come back to the Ducks. Ducks have it now at the point, but Trenton quickly going to take it away there. Moving forward is Patnaud. No, make it Barrick for the Ducks. Now to Patnaud. Barrick now pressing forward across the blue line and into the offensive zone. He'll send one across over to the far blue line, and it's Scott that's going to pick it up there. Scott now moving in at the circle, far side. Howe is able to push it forward there as well. Scrum in that far side circle in the offensive zone. Patnaud tries to hold it in, but the Ducks now going to move it the other way. Ducks now moving forward. Potential breakaway here. They're into the offensive zone. In the slot, shot, and score. Ducks even this one up with 5:43 to go in the first period, and that'll make it a 1-1 game. Back underway here, 5:40 to go, first period. All knotted at 1 from Dearborn in this third game of the Grinder Early Bird for Trenton. Matthews now with a chance. Oh, tripped up there. Puck will trickle back out to neutral ice, and Rudy back to get it there. Rudy now, pass across for Glabe. Glabe now moving forward across the blue line and into the offensive zone. He's at the near side circle. He's run into there along the near side boards. Another scrum developing there amongst all the players. Lesko trying to come away with it. Now it's Zuba. Zuba shot. Oh, just wide. And the puck will go to the far side board. Zuba first one to track it down there. Zuba now sends a backhand towards the slot looking for Glabe. He tried to get one on net but couldn't. Lesko now gives chase. Lesko taken down along the end board. Zuba has it now out to the point for Rudy. Rudy in, shot. Nice save by the goaltender, and it's wide. Now puck comes to the slot again. Rudy stepping up there. Uh-oh, collision. And we're going to have the Ducks headed the other way. Ducks in on another breakaway. Between the circles in, wind-up shot, and save by Buds. That one all now around to the far side boards, and a chance for Trenton to go back the other way if they hurry. Glabe pressuring there. He will come away with it and across the blue line. Glabe now looking for that near side circle. He's into the corner. Stops, turns backhand, centering attempt. Chance in front. Lesko on the doorstep. Backhands again. Puck loose, still loose. Glabe looking, and it's taken away. Now out to Rudy at the point. Rudy now tries to knock it off the end boards, and it'll be the Ducks who will pick it up there. Collision now, and the puck comes to the near side boards, as it'll now be into the slot. Zuba with a chance. Goaltender shuts the door there for the Ducks. Now Ducks break away down the far side boards. Rudy with a backhand holds it in the zone. Zuba now picks it up. Whoa, he's run into, but he has a chance. Zuba to Glabe. Glabe, oh, could not get a shot off there as the defender up to the task for the Ducks. Now Trenton going for a line change here. Ducks trying to break out of their own zone. They'll pass it forward, but it'll be intercepted by Rudy. Rudy now trying to go backhand. It's taken away from him, though, and a chance for the Ducks moving in offensively. Stopping, turning at the circle, centering chance, and lucky they couldn't connect on that one. Puck now comes to the near side circle. Now it's Trenton trying to move up the near side, but Croft takes it away there for the Ducks. It's knocked off his stick, though, and he'll retreat. He's right back into the offensive zone, though, and Barrick defending there for Trenton. Now it comes to Howes, but taken away by the Ducks. Here they are into the slotted chance, now into the clear shot, and a save by Buds. 2:57 to go here, first period. Another offensive zone chance stymied for the Ducks. And we're tied at 1 with 2:57 to go here in the first period. Faceoff will come to the right of the Trenton net. Ducks win it back cleanly. They'll have a chance here. Oh, a nice turnover there as the Trojans headed the other way. It's Patnaud. Mason Patnaud, oh, taken down on that one. Lucas in there to help him out, but a scrum now in front of the scorer's table there. Puck now sent deeper into the Trojan zone. They're going to have to get on their horse. Patnaud back there to pick it up. He'll bank it off the far side boards, and now here's a chance moving the other way for the Trojans. Oh, a nice job to hold it in, though, by the Ducks. Puck now comes out. Mason Patnaud trying to dig it out there. Now comes, that's offside. 2:22 to go here in the first period. We are knotted at 1 goal apiece, and we'll have a face-off coming in neutral ice. Well, a lot of good back-and-forth action in this one. These two teams matching up here in the Grinder Early Bird Tournament. As Lesko getting into position for this face-off. Glabe going to take it for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and he gets it to Lesko. Lesko trying to push it forward, looking for Glabe, but it's knocked back the other way, and another quick offside. 2:16 to go here in the first period. Well, they'll now get set up in front of the Trenton bench. Just outside that Trenton blue line, puck dropped, and the Ducks trying to force it forward. They will. Puck going to come to the far side circle. Now chance in front. That one knocked aside, and Buds will jump on that one. Oh, it's still loose, and Zuba comes in and clears that one away. Now puck out to neutral ice. Ducks retreating there. 2 minutes to go here in the first period. They come near side. Whoa, big collision there. Puck will come back out to neutral ice, and a chance for Trenton if they can move it forward. Lesko pokes it forward. Now comes to Zuba. Zuba, chance from the near side circle. He falls down. Still, though, from a backside, tried to get a shot off, and instead the Ducks now pick it up and go the other way. Ducks with speed, potential breakaway here. They're in. Between the circles, shot, and that one wide of the net, off the end boards, and Trenton will pick it up, go the other way. 1:25 to go here, first period. Puck now along the near side boards. Rudy fighting for it there. Howes as well. Puck back along the end boards in the Trenton zone. Howes stops, turns near side. We move up the boards now, comes near side, banks it off the boards, and they were looking to move it forward, but some of the Trenton players going for a line change there. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. The Ducks have it, near side circle. They'll move along the end boards now behind the Trenton net. Oh, looking for a wraparound here. Watch out, coming near side. Buds fell over, but the puck sent around safely by the Duck player. No danger there, and Trenton picks it up. 45 seconds to go in this period. Long pass forward for Howes. Howes has it on his stick. Potential 2-on-1. Oh, knocked it just the last moment. 37 seconds to go here in the first, tied at 1. Puck now comes out to center ice. A chance here for Trenton as it's Rudy moving in. Rudy between the circles. Skates in, shot. Knocked just aside. Rebound chance, and that knocked away and picked up by Patnaud. 20 seconds to go here in the period. Glabe now moving into the slot. Tries to make a move. He will, looks for Patnaud, and they don't connect. Puck all the way to the far side boards. Now over to Barrick. Barrick trying to knock it forward, but instead it comes to Patnaud. 4 seconds left here in the period, 2 seconds, 1, and that'll bring us to the end of this first period. Knotted at 1 goal apiece. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the start of the second period. Twelve minutes up on the clock and ready for the start of this second period. Live from Dearborn, we've got Trenton and the Ducks. Trojans and Ducks here ready for the start of the second period. 12 minutes on the clock, and we are underway with that puck drop. Trenton trying to control it here across the red line. It's Howes. Duck player falls down. Howes senses an opportunity, but nice defensive play there by the Duck defender. And puck will go into the far side corner. Zuba fighting for position there, trying to get to that puck. Oh, collision there as Zuba takes the Duck player into the end boards. Arm goes up from the official there as it'll be a penalty coming on Cash Zuba here. As another collision in front of the Trenton bench. Ducks trying to get it out to an offensive chance, but whistle comes behind the play from the official with the call on Zuba. And with 11:27 to go here in the second period, we'll get that penalty time up on the clock. And it'll be a power play opportunity for the Ducks. Puck dropped, and the Trojans trying to get it out defensively. It's going to be Matthews behind his own net. He's tied up there, though. Chance now behind the net. Rudy now back there to pick that one up for the Trojans. Rudy now with a burst of speed out of the defensive zone. He'll make a move, looking to go coast to coast. He's got Glabe with him. Glabe into the offensive zone, lets a shot go, rolling puck, and that one will settle along the end boards. Puck now along those end boards, then the Ducks will send that one down the length of the ice. It's bouncing, it's rolling. Buds better pay attention. He does. Whoa, it almost gets through him and off the post. Picked up by Matthews, and oh my goodness, what a odd bouncing puck on that one. 10:42 to go here in the second period. 45 seconds of power play time remaining for the Ducks. Puck now comes. Glabe has it along the near side board. Still recovering here as goalie dad dealing with that one, bouncing and rolling in through the 5-hole and off a post. As we'll go back and watch that one later. 20 seconds of power play time remaining here for the Ducks. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. Puck in on the Duck goal, and that was an odd bounce and a rolling puck that almost went in. Puck out to the point for Rudy. Rudy holds it in. Ducks trying to get it out to neutral ice, and they will. They're trying to bank it forward, but Rudy takes it away again there. Rudy now into the offensive zone. He'll take it to the circle, winds up, shot. Whoa! Just wide, and puck comes to the near side boards. Now Howe's at the point for Glabe. Now a chance for Rudy to go to the net again, but Barrick will backhand that one forward. And Rudy gets back to a defensive position, then goes for a line change. 9:30 to go here in the second period. We are knotted at 1 goal apiece. Now a chance here moving in for the Ducks offensively. Into the slot, makes a move, shot, and roofs it. Ducks take a 2-1 lead on that quick move and a shot up and over into the Trenton goal. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 9:23 to go, second period, and a 2-1 Ducks lead. Puck dropped for a face-off. Here's Howes moving in offensively. Howes between the circles, makes a move, passes off. Barrick has it there, but he's wiped out of that play. Howes now in to chase that puck down, and the Ducks come away with it. Ducks now looking to move it out of their own zone. They'll move it right back in their own zone, and that looks, they're going to call it offside. Certainly looked like the Duck player took it back into me from this angle, but nonetheless, a whistle here, and 9:02 remaining in the second period. We've got a 2-1 Ducks lead. Puck dropped, and the Ducks going to have a chance here across the red line with some speed. Ducks moving into the offensive zone, now into the slot all alone. Oh, good recovery defensively there, and Scott takes it away for the Trojans. Scott banks it off the far side boards for Barrick. Barrick looking for Scott. Now a chance to make that House, and that one will come in offside for the Ducks. Another stoppage here, 8:42 to go, second period, and the Ducks are holding on to that 2-1 lead. Clay about to take the face-off for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and Zuba fighting for it there for the Trojans in front of the Duck bench. Ducks send it around the boards, and it'll settle behind the Trojan net, where the Trenton defenders give chase. It's Scott there. Now chance in front, in the slot, rolling puck, and Trenton trying to get it out of there. Zuba fighting to get it off the stick of the Duck forward there, but they'll turn it right back in. Shot in, bouncing puck, and poked past on a rebound chance. And that will give the Ducks a 3-1 lead. And that'll cause goaltending change here for the Trojans. 40 Miles coming on with 8:19 to go in the second period, and a 3-1 lead for the Ducks. Now here's a chance. Cash Zuba off the faceoff, comes into the offensive zone at the circle. Oh, poked off his stick at just the last moment when he was getting ready to fire his shot in there. Glabe was trying to get in on that puck as well, but the Ducks will take it behind their own net. They'll bank it off the far side boards, but Glabe going to be the first one to it there. Puck now trickles out to the point again. Lesko sends it forward for the Trojans. Zuba on the forecheck there. He'll tie the man up and hold that puck in the corner. Glabe there as well now. Puck comes out, though, to the Ducks. And Rudy able to backhand and hold it in the zone. Matthews now giving chase. He'll try and send one towards the net, but it was knocked aside by the Duck defender. Now backhand chance there for Glabe, holding it in the zone. And the Ducks looking here with another one behind. Ducks with another potential breakaway, but Matthews all over and back on that one. Collision there. No call coming, though the Duck fans wanted it. And the Trojans send it back up to neutral ice. Here's Howes. Howes trying to carry the freight through neutral ice. Get to the blue line and in for an offensive zone chance. But that one taken away by the Ducks. They'll bank it off the near side boards and another chance going the other way. Ducks now into the offensive zone, making a move. Lesko giving chase. Matthews there as well. Puck in and in the back of the net as that one snuck past Gordy Miles. And that gives the Ducks a 4-1 lead. Well, the Trojans trying to get things back on track here. Number of quick goals by the Ducks here give them a 3-goal lead with 6:53 to go here in the second period. Hasn't been for lack of chances here for the Trojans this game. As just the puck luck not there this evening so far. We're going to hope that turns on. Whoa, as Mason Patnaud run into there by a Duck player. Puck now going to be banked off those far side boards, and another potential chance for the Ducks here moving in. That looked like it might have been the own player was offside there, but not a call that's coming, and Trenton has it behind their own net. Banking it near side, looking for Mason Patnaud. Puck rolling there, and he'll come away with it. Patnaud trying to move down the near side boards. Now Barrick has it. Taking off his stick, though, and Mason Patnaud in on that play. Lucas now there defensively, and the Ducks trying to get past him. Ducks now to the near side circle. Takedown there. Puck comes along the near side post, and a Duck player down behind. Now here's a chance for Patnaud. Patnaud has nothing but daylight in front of him, but a Duck defender closing that gap. And knocked along the near side boards. Couldn't get that centering pass through. Now, though, out to the point for Lucas Patnaud. Lets a shot go. That knocked aside, and the Ducks come away with it. Ducks now with speed through neutral ice, now in front of their own bench. Looking for a centering pass, selling that one as a collision, and it'll be Lucas Patnaud back there to pick that one up. He's got it along the end boards. Glabe giving help as well there. There's a big scrum happening behind the net there. Lots of players down. Puck still moving. And it's the Ducks that come away with it. Trying to go backhand, but that's knocked aside. And the puck will go along the end boards. I should say the far side boards. Now the Ducks trying to get it out. Oh, trying to hold it in, and they will. Trojans trying to get it out. Now Glabe moving the other way. Glabe with a burst of speed. No, not able to catch it up, though. And the Ducks come the other way. Ducks now moving in offensively. 2-on-1 chance, making a move in alone. Shot, and Gordy Miles with a save there. Went down early and recovered to stop that one with a great save. 4:41 to go here, second period, and it's a 4-1 Duck lead. Off the face-off, Trenton trying to clear the zone, but it's held in at the point by the Ducks. Now a weak pass there, and that's taken away, and it's Zuba off to the races. Zuba in at the near side circle. Shot and score! Cash Zuba on the scoreboard for Trenton, and that'll cut this to a 2-goal lead for the Ducks with 4:27 to go, second period. 4:27 to go here, second period. It's a 4-2 game. Ducks with the 2-goal lead, but Cash Zuba on the scoreboard to cut that deficit. Puck now dropped at center ice. It's Matthews controlling it for Trenton. He was looking for Glade, but it was just out of his reach, and the Ducks will pick it up inside their own zone. Now Ducks send it out and down the length of the ice. It's going to be a potential icing if it gets there, but no. Matthews to get back, and it never made it there to that end line. Battle in the far side corner. Ducks trying to come away with it there, trying to look and come near side. Chance in front, rolling puck in on net, and stopped and covered by Miles. As that'll bring us a face-off with 3:56 to go, second period, and the Ducks hanging on with a 4-2 lead. Face-off will come to the right of the Trenton net. Puck dropped, and it's going to be Howes coming away with it. Howes through neutral ice across the red line. Now trying to make a move at the blue line, but he's pushed off the puck there along the far side boards. Ducks trying to clear the zone, but it's held in by Lucas Patnaud. Howes now with a backhand chance towards the net. Mason Patnaud in there, but it's knocked off his stick, and the Ducks will come near side. Ducks now trying to bank it off the near side boards out to neutral ice, but Barrick picks it up for the Trojans there, gets it to Howes. Howes with a burst of speed here, makes a move into the slot. Howes shot, score! 5-hole goal as Howes lights the lamp, and it is a 1-goal game now. Trenton with their third goal of the game, now trailing only 4-3. .321 to go here, second period, and Howes puts the Trojans within one. Lots of time remaining in this one, and finally some offensive outburst from the Trojans. Puck dropped, it comes to Mason Patnaud, but knocked off his stick. Ducks trying to move forward, but Scott there defensively for the Trojans. Now puck comes loose, Ducks with a chance, but able to knock it away were the Trenton defenders. Here comes Howes again, the most recent goal scorer, maybe looking for more. Across the red line, he is hammered into the boards, and that will go for a penalty on the Ducks with 2:59 remaining here in the second period. That'll bring a face-off into the offensive zone for the Trojans. 2:59 to go here, second period, and the Ducks leading 4-3. A real opportunity here now for the Trojans with an offensive zone face-off and a minute 30 of power play time here late in the second period. Nobody out there to take the face-off for the Ducks. No one's sure who's going to take it, and finally they get a player in there at the face-off dot. Glade now trying to get it, now out to the point for Scott. Shot, oh, stick save there. Nice job by the Duck goaltender to stick that one away, and puck comes to the near side boards. Lesko fighting for it there, now moving it forward. Zuba with a chance. Zuba from a knee, now turns. Backhand chance, now back to the forehand. Puck still rolling. Zuba still fighting for it, and the puck comes up to the high slot. Ducks try and get it out to neutral ice, and they will. Lucas Patnaud to pick it up there. He'll come near side. Bank it off the boards to Glabe. Glabe with the collision there with Croft of the Ducks, but now here comes Grubb the other way for the Ducks. He'll stop into the offensive zone now. Let's go with a hit there. Duck fans wanted a penalty on that one, but they don't get it, and they are unhappy. Puck now off the end boards, and the Trojans give chase. Puck now banked off the near side boards. Trenton trying to get it out of the zone. They are on a power play for another 30 seconds. Now here's a chance for Glade. Glade all alone in the offensive zone between the circles. Winds up, shot, and a save. Rebound chance, poked. Here's Lesko with a chance. Oh, and he falls down, just can't make it. Lesko, though, puck down in front again, and a chance looking for Zuba. 15 seconds of power play time remaining now. Zuba holds it in the zone. Everybody alone in front. Zuba winds up, shot. Oh, just knocked aside, and the puck comes to the near side boards. Glabe now looking in front, trying to wind up for a shot. Puck goes wide. 1:28 to go here in the period. Ducks back at full strength. Big collision there along the boards. Lesko going to pick it up for the Trojans, send it into the slot. But look out, Ducks coming the other way. No, now here's Howes in to send one towards the net. Knocked, though, aside and held in. Great job by Scott. Scott sends one towards the net, but that will not make it, and Barrick will pick it up on the far side. Barrick now out to the point for Scott. Scott holds it in cleanly. Barrett gonna have to hurry to get there. Scott will poke it forward, and the Ducks looking to go the other way. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Puck just along the blue line, still held in by Trenton. Now Howes comes away with it, 3-on-0. Howes in, shot, save, rebound chance, another chance, save again. Barrick, they close the door on him. Now Howes trying to center it again. Howes out there like a wrecking crew right now, trying to get that puck to the goal mouth. Ducks, though, get it out to neutral ice. Potential chance the other way, 2-on-1. Ducks into the offensive zone, but Mason Patnaud knocks that aside. And the Ducks will be back out to neutral ice. 26 seconds to go in this period. Back and forth action all over the place. Barrick trying to get it over for Patnaud, but couldn't connect. And with 18 seconds, the Ducks will bring it back into the offensive zone. Scott now banks it off the far side boards. Puck now comes loose to Mason Patnaud. 8 seconds to go here in the period. Has to pass it up. He does. Now a chance here for Glabe. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and this one will expire here at the end of the second period. We've got a barn burner here, folks. 4-3 is the Duck lead as we head towards the third period. 15 minutes up on the clock, and we'll take a quick break before getting going with the third period. Trojans and Ducks ready for the start of this third and critical period. Ducks with a 4-3 lead, but Trenton carrying the momentum into this third period. Here's Glabe moving forward on the backhand. He'll stop and turn. Now looks to send it towards the goal mouth. Does. Bouncing puck, and that one will go through the goal mouth and settle into the near side corner. Trojans try and hold it along the near side boards. It's Lesko has it there. Lesko centering and pass. That knocked aside, and Glabe, though, in there to get it. Now here's Zuba. Zuba looking to get a shot off, but he's tied up there. And the Ducks will bring it out to center ice. Ducks now with some pressure here, moving forward into the offensive zone, leaving it behind on a drop pass. As the Ducks now lose a player there, and a chance for the Trojans to go the other way. Glabe banks it off the near side boards, but nicely defended there by the Duck player. Chance here, though, now as it hops a stick and goes deep into the Duck zone. 14 minutes to go in this one. Collision between two of the Trojan players. Chance for the Ducks to break out of their own zone here. Puck comes along the near side boards. Collision in there. Howes now with a move. What was that, ref? Call from the Duck fans. Now a chance out to neutral ice. Matthews able to neutralize that opportunity. Now rolling puck here. Here's a chance all alone. In come the Ducks. Breakaway chance. Move in. Shot up and over. And that one will light the lamp for the Ducks and give them a 2-goal lead, 5-3, with 13:32 remaining in the third period. Trojans going to cycle back through the goaltenders here. Gordy Miles will head to the bench, and Walter Buds between the pipes now. 13:28 to go in the third period. And it's a 5-3 lead for the Ducks. They'll have the puck back in their own zone. Not a lot of support there, so if Trenton can tie him up and take the puck away, they'll have an opportunity, and they do. Howe's now fighting for it along the near side circle. Barrick there as well. Chance rolling in on the Duck goal and a cover with 13:07 to go here. Third period. Ducks holding on that 5-3 lead. Howe's to take the face off for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and it comes out to Patnaud. Patnaud lets a shot go off Barrick's stick. Barrick, though, able to move it forward and hold it in the zone, but the Ducks headed the other way. Pressure here from the Trojans. Howes will pick it up along the far side boards. He's looking to make a move, banks it forward, and Barrick and Patnaud giving chase. But it comes back to Howes, taken off his stick, though, by the Duck defender, and the Ducks will break it near side. Ducks with a chance here. They're into the offensive zone all alone again. Breakaway chance. In shot. Off the post. Oh, Patnaud almost knocked it in on his own goal. Now, puck comes to the slot again. Cleared out. Here's a chance. Trenton trying to break out. Trojans moving forward. It was Patnaud trying to break free there, but now Ducks moving in offensively. A drag there, and Barrick will come away with it, though, for Trenton. Barrick alone. He's being hooked up, but trucking forward, still moving forward, and it's knocked off his stick at the last moment by the Duck defender as he was coming into the offensive zone. Ducks now send it down the ice. That's not going to be enough for an icing. Scott back to pick it up there. 11:55 to go here, third period. Banking it off the far side boards. Trenton goes for a line change, down 2 goals here with 11:45 to go in this game. Ducks have it along the near side boards. They're into the Trenton zone. Lesko pushing for position there to take that puck away, and he will. Puck now sent back out to neutral ice, and the Ducks will chase it down there. Zuba giving heavy pressure here. He'll poke it away. Zuba again poking for it, and a great job on the forecheck there. Oh, and he's dumped into the boards, and a collision follows it up. Lesko comes away with the puck. Backhands looking for Glabe, but knocked the other way by the Duck defenders. 11 minutes and 11 seconds to go here, third period. And the Ducks with a 5-3 lead. Matthews into the offensive zone. Zuba giving chase. He'll be the first one to it off the end boards. Zuba trying to feather it into Glabe. Chance here on the doorstep. Glabe lets a shot go. Door closed by the Duck goaltender. Now rolling puck in front. Glabe shot. Score! Glabe roofs that one from the slot on the rebound opportunity. And it's a 1-goal game with 10:50 to go here in the third period. A 5-4 Duck lead after that Trenton goal by Glabe. $10:50 to go here. Trenton putting the pressure on as it's going to come on the faceoff to Rudy. Rudy trying to push it forward, looking for Glabe. Glabe run into there, though. Zuba now trying to fight for it. Rudy there as well. Now Glabe making a collision. The Ducks now with a chance to go the other way, but it's poked aside, and here comes Rudy. Rudy and Zuba. Zuba's in. Offside. Is that one an offside play with 10:29 to go here, third period, and that'll bring us a neutral zone faceoff with Trenton looking for the equalizer, down 1 goal. Faceoff will come in front of the Ducks bench. 10:29 to go in this one. Duck player on the wrong side of that faceoff setup. Puck is sent forward off the faceoff. Ducks will have it there in their own zone. Long stretch pass. They don't connect. It'll be a race for the puck now along the near side boards. Lucas Patnaud gets there first. Turns to his left. Tries to backhand it, but puck held along those end boards. Now they're looking for the slot. Barrick trying to clear it. Oh, couldn't quite get it out. And the Ducks pick it up along the far side boards. Now a chance here. Howes converging on it there along with Patnaud, but the Ducks come away with it. Not able to get a shot off, though, and it comes to the near side boards. Here's a chance now for Trenton to push it forward. Howes not able to get it cleanly, and instead Patnaud picks it up and sends it into the Duck zone. Ducks will send it right back the other way, though, as giving chase is Scott for Trenton from his defensive position. Scott now tied up, though, in the near side corner. Scrum for the puck there. As it'll be the Ducks to come away with it, near side circle. Into the slot, they're fighting each other for it, though, as Mason Patnaud trying to dig it out, rolling puck, and that one will go wide. Glabe picks it up there. He'll come to the near side. He's shoved into. Puck out to the point, and that one, a whistle is going to come behind the play, and it's going to be, I think, a penalty coming here on the Ducks. Or it may be that we're going to see this. It might have been that a neck guard came loose, but no, it will be a penalty. Penalty coming on the Ducks here. Big power play opportunity for the Trojans now, with 1:30 of power play time up on the clock for the Trojans. 9:14 to go here in the third period, and it's a 5-4 lead for the Ducks. Lesko, Rudy, Matthews, Howes out there for the Trojans on this power play. Howes will have the face-off in his feet. Zuba out there as well. Puck to Matthews. Matthews trying to hold it there, but here's a chance for the Ducks the other way. Rudy trying to cut down the angle. Rudy getting back defensively. This one loose, in on goal, shot, and a save by Buds. Puck now into the near side corner. Big collisions after that one. Buds up to the task on that save, and the Ducks now trying to buzz it towards the net once again. 8:45 to go here, third period. 1 minute of power play time remaining for the Trojans. Now puck comes loose. It's Zuba. Zuba moving forward. Zuba to Rudy. 3-on-1 for the Trojans if they hurry. Oh, knocked just aside at the blue line, but they get back in cleanly. Rudy to Lesko, in all alone. Lets a shot go wide. Puck now along the end boards. Ducks trying to break down the far side, and they will. Ducks with speed now through neutral ice. Chance here, though, defensively, and cleared out. Great job there on defense. Now, Howes in on the breakaway, all alone between the circles. Wind up, move, deke, shot, stoned, and what a save there. Oh, and a huge collision as Howes taken out after that play, and we're going to get a whistle on this one with 8:03 to go here, third period. Howes was annihilated as he was standing there after, unfortunately, getting stoned twice on that one. And that's going to be a penalty call coming on the Ducks again. So that makes it a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for the Trojans for 19 seconds. Trojans looking to equalize this one, down 1 goal. It's a 5-on-3 chance. Glabe to take this face-off for the Trojans. Glabe wins it back to Scott. Scott shot in. Doesn't make its way through, though. Scott another chance. Tries to float one through. Now Patnaud. Patnaud with a shot. Blocker save along the ice there. Ducks will come away with it near side, but they can't break out of the zone. In front now looking, and it'll roll all the way out to Patnaud at the point. Patnaud sends it around the boards. Glabe giving chase there. Glabe comes around near side. Now it's a 5-on-4. 1 Duck back on the pond. As the Ducks now looking to go the other way. Speed out of the penalty box, I do believe. And now here come the Ducks in on the offensive zone. Breaking in, a move to the forehand, shot, and save by Buds. The player into the back of the net. And here comes the Trojans the other way. They'll send it out to neutral ice. 45 seconds of power play time remaining for the Trojans. The Ducks back in their own zone, nursing this 1-goal lead. Puck along the near side boards. Chance at the blue line, held in by Howes. But taken away now, Patterson, I believe it is, for the Ducks. He's had speed all day. In again as he's making a move. Winds up, shot, and save again by Buds. Down by his pad, poking, and covered. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 6:55 to go here, third period, and 23 seconds of power play time remains for the Trojans. They are looking for this equalizer, down 1. Score of 5-4 in favor of the Ducks. .6:55 to go here, third period from the Dearborn Ice Skating Center. No one set to take that face-off for the Ducks. Now in at the circle, puck dropped, and Howes will move it forward. Tried for a wind-up there on the shot, did the Ducks, but it's Lesko. Lesko now moving forward for Rudy. Rudy in all alone between the circles. Shot, Saved by the goaltender. Rebound chance for Howes, and that knocked aside. Zuba, though, there. Now trying to get it to Lesko. Puck along the far side boards. 1 second left on this power play time. Now the Ducks back at full strength. Trying for a long pass, but Matthews holds it in. Sends it back towards the net, and puck now into the near side corner. Held in there by Howes. Howes trying to make a move with it, but it's poked back to Rudy. Rudy sends one towards the slot. A chance for Lesko. Now to Zuba's stick. Zuba tries to backhand, but can't. And the Ducks trying to get away. Rudy holds it in there. Now Howes with a chance. Howes lets a shot go that wide of the net, and it'll settle over into the near side corner. 6 minutes to go in this one. Trenton desperately looking for the equalizer. Puck now along the far side boards. Howes first one to it in front for Zuba. Zuba trying to settle. He does. Shot. Rolling puck. Rebounded just wide. Puck now comes near side. Lesko has it there. Lesko to Matthews. Matthews, though, off his stick. Able to hold it up just enough. Big collision. Zuba taken down. Now here's Howes. Howes into the slot. Shot. Rebound chance. Knocked aside and off the end boards again. Howes circling again. Centering chance. Rebounding in front, but knocked aside, and the Ducks come away with it. Ducks with speed now. Watch out. Oh, and turn the other way. Great job by Rudy. Rudy now backhanding, looking for someone in front. The Duck player trying to kick it with a skate. That's about the best defensive job. Now a chance in front. Rudy could not connect on that shot. Now a chance trickling again through the goal mouth. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this one. Trenton desperately trying for that equalizer. Howes again on the doorstep. That one knocked away before you get a shot, and he needs a line change. Puck now to Rudy. Rudy trying to bank it forward. Unfortunately, no one there. Oh, wait, the only man that's there is Glabe. Glabe tried to make a move out of nowhere. Couldn't corral, and the puck comes out near side. Chance for the Ducks now moving the other way. Rudy back and takes that one out of play and moves it, trying to bank it off the near side boards. Now, down in the feet. Now here's a chance. Trenton breaks out of their own zone. Big collision there. And the Ducks trying to bank it forward. They'll control it through neutral ice. Chance for now it's Glabe. Glabe moving in at the far side circle. Backhand in on and just wide of the net. Barrick picks it up there. And now, though, turnover, and the Ducks will head the other way. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this one. Ducks with speed. Scott trying to hold it away. Gets it to Patnod. Patnod now looking for Barrick. Barrick with a step. He is knocked off the puck and shoved to the ground. That'll go for a penalty again, as the extra shove there is what's going to get the penalty. 3:55 to go here in the third period. Trenton desperately trying to get this equalizer. 3:55 to go, and it's a 5-4 lead for the Ducks. Faceoff's going to come to the left of the Duck goal. 3:55 to go here, third period. It's going to be Howes to take the faceoff for the Trojans. 1 minute and 30 seconds of power play time. Puck dropped. Howes gets it way up in the air, looking for Glabe. Glabe now circles, tries to get it towards Zuba. Puck knocked away. Zuba now on the backhand. They wanted a penalty on Zuba there, but now here comes Glabe. Glabe trying to fight for it, but can't get there. And puck still trickling through the slot, now held in by Trenton again. 1:10 to go, power play time. It's Glabe coming away with it. Glabe now stops, turns, loses an edge. Going to look for Barrick. Barrick now into Howes into the slot. And this one going to come trickling out and back to neutral ice. Scott has it there, getting back on side. Whoa, and a whistle in the offsides here. Looked like the Trojans were struggling as mightily as they could to get back on side with that one. 3:19 to go, third period. 54 seconds of power play time remaining up on that clock for the Trojans. Glabe going to take this face-off out there with Zuba. I believe that's Howes, Matthews, and Rudy. Now face-off one, it comes to Zuba. Zuba makes a move, trying to get it to Glabe. Now comes to Howes. Howes looking for Zuba, but it's taken away, and they'll head the other way. Rudy, though, with a great job to hold it in there. Howes now has it, walking forward, winds up, a pass. Oh, taken away, rolling puck, still loose, and a whistle, and some pushing and shoving after that play as they're going after Glabe. with 3 minutes even to go here in the third period. And I'll just say we got one of those stressed out moms down at the other end. 5-4 is the lead for the Ducks. It is the Trojans with 35 seconds of power play time here. The officials are having a discussion here about something. I'm not quite sure what. I think they're thinking about whether there might be a penalty here. I'll say if it's a penalty on the Ducks, they're going to have some Duck fans lose their mind here. I'm not quite sure what all the discussion is about. Stick tapping coming from the Ducks. And we are going to get a... Whoa, I think we just had a misconduct penalty on one of the Duck players for the stick tap while the faceoff was going on. They have to figure out what they are doing here. The officials look like they may not be getting full command of the calls here. Is this going to cause a stop here? As we're now going to have some continued discussion about what's going on here. The Duck coaches certainly not going to like it, whatever it was, and they're going to send a Duck player to the penalty box. Duck fans very unhappy about that. That's going to make it a 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Trojans once we see what this call is going to be. A lot of discussion from the officials here. I'll try and pan that way for you. I'm not quite sure. We haven't put anything up on the board yet. A lot of discussion with the officials as to what's going on. As now 74 coming back out of the penalty box and back out onto the ice. And instead, it's 52 that's going to go to the penalty box. As I guess they thought they had the wrong player. And now one more. So it looks like we're now set for 5-on-3 action, but we only have one penalty up on the scoreboard. So I'll say I normally have a pretty good understanding of what's happening here, but this one the officials have me even a little confounded. They're off talking with the Trenton bench. The scorekeeper has no idea. She just put her hands up in a sort of unknowing kind of way, and we got a minute 30 up there. 5-on-3 power play for Trenton. Ducks come away with it. Now comes out to the point. Now here's a chance. Glabe in shot. What a save by the goaltender there for the Ducks. Now they try and backhand it out, and they will. 2:45 to go here in the third period. 20 seconds of 5-on-3 time. It's Matthews into the offensive zone. He's onside. I'm not quite sure he was. Looked like Zuba might have been a step ahead, and the Ducks fans losing their minds. But here's a chance now going the other way. Ducks into the offensive zone. Puck will settle there. Odd angle shot. And now another Duck back out here on the pond. It's a 5-on-4. They're in, and that's offside with 2:20 to go here in the third period. 50 seconds of power play time remaining here. And the Trojans just can't seem to get this one knotted up here despite all their best efforts and best opportunities. Matthews, Coach Matthews now having some discussion with the officials. As I'll say, it looks like the officials may be a little bit losing some of the control here as to what's going on. A lot of discussion and a lot of angry parents. And always a bad combo at youth hockey, but one we seem to somehow always find ourselves in. 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go here, third period. 4 goals on the board for the Trojans, 5 for the Ducks, so that 1-goal differential is what the Trojans looking to make up here, down 5-4. 50 seconds of power play time remaining and 2:20 left to go in this one. Puck dropped. It's going to be Howes. Howes with speed now sends it in on the goal. Knocked aside by the Ducks goaltender. Puck comes around near side. Ducks now pick it up, and they've got some speed. Ducks looking to go the other way. Ducks through neutral ice. Whoa! Collision there. Scott will pick it up and get it out of the zone over to Patnod, but it bounces off of him right back into the offensive zone for the Ducks. Ducks in alone, winding up shot, knocked aside. Now Scott with a big collision for the Trojans. Now here's a chance going the other way. It's Glabe. Glabe trying to thread the needle. He does. He's between the two players, now between the circles, ends, winds up, shot, blocker, save, and the puck comes near side. 1:38 to go in this one, 7 seconds of power play time left. Patnaud trying to get it to Glaive. Now here's a chance going the other way for the Ducks. It's Lucas Patnaud trying to get back. A shot in, and score. As the Ducks take a 6-4 lead late in this one, as they put the counter pressure on, and the Ducks take a 6-4 lead. 1:24 to go here in the third period. Puck drop, and Trenton will bring it near side, looking for Lesko, but the Ducks will turn it back the other way. Puck now along the near side, boards. It's the Ducks moving in offensively again. Let a shot go, that one in. Stopped and covered by Buds. 1:08 to go here, third period. And that will bring us a defensive zone face-off for the Trojans. Puck dropped. And Trojans trying to clear that zone. You can tell a little bit of the wind out of the sails here for the Trojans. See if they can have one last push here to try and get it back within a goal. Puck now along the near side boards. They're down 6-4, 1 minute to go. Puck deep in their own zone. Now here's a chance going the other way. Trenton trying to get it across the blue line. Oh, a whiff, but somehow that turned to the Ducks' advantage. They got a stick tied up there, and puck comes to the near side boards. Here's Rudy. Rudy trying to bank it near side, but instead sent back in by the Ducks. 37 seconds to go in this one. Patnaud sends it off the far side boards looking for Glaive. Glaive, whoa, trucked into a player there as he was trying to move forward offensively. Now another collision behind the play. Ducks now moving in offensively, making a move. Puck in, shot, knocked aside. Rebound chance here. Ducks fire one up and over the net. 15 seconds to go in this one. Puck comes near side. Trojans take it away. It's sent out by Patnaud. They'll make that Rudy, and the puck will come back to neutral ice. 4 seconds to go in this one. Offside with 2 seconds to go in this one. And that will bring us to the conclusion of this one as they'll run those final 2 seconds off. And unfortunately, the Trojans come up short on this one. A 6-4 loss for the Trojans. We'll have more information on tomorrow's games and the schedule for the tournament, depending on how that all shakes out once the bracket is determined and if there'll be a game tomorrow or not. So we'll give you some more information on that on the team chat. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you for a future Buds Broadcasting.